Hello, Gemini. Welcome to the Enlightened Path. I am Ayana Nicole, and this is your February 2019 love reading. Okay, so Gemini, I had some messages that came to me while I was shuffling, and I thought the recorder was recording, but it wasn't. So when I looked up, I realized that it wasn't recording. And when this kind of stuff happens to me, it's kind of like maybe that's not meant to be shared just yet. So the messages, I'm not going to repeat them. I'm just going to leave them where they are. And if they come up in the reading, I would definitely tell you this was one of the things that came to me. So Gemini, here's your energy with the Lovers. And the Lovers is about having options, making a choice. It's also about harmony in a love relationship. So what I'm seeing for your recent past, Gemini, ooh, this is crazy. I feel like Gemini in the recent past, you could have definitely been in a feeling where you may have been scared to take a chance. The Fool card reveals itself with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe you were dealing with an earth sign that wasn't at their best. Pentacles, earth signs, meaning Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But also what this shows me when I see the Queen of Pentacles and the Fool in reverse, not wanting to take a risk, not willing to take the leap of faith that the Fool requires to go on a journey where you don't know what's happening. Also, when I see this combination, I feel as though you may have decided to not take a leap of faith with someone that wasn't as stable as you. Meaning financially or just not as grounded as you, okay? So I want to look at your present energy as we go into February, and then we'll look at what February holds. So let me explain something. Gemini, remember when I said that I had messages? One of my messages was that I felt like Gemini was in a place of stagnation, where you're either resting and recuperating from something that may have happened in the past, or you're in the space of not doing anything, maybe waiting to do something because you're all here. The Hermit popped up. So that lets me know somebody is spending like a lot of time in their head, okay? Again, you could have been dealing with a Virgo because, you know, that's the Hermit's energy, but it doesn't feel like that for me. It feels like someone is spending a lot of time thinking. The Four of Swords popped up as well. So this is like just chilling out. With the Four of Swords is always like my lazy energy because it really is like resting, recuperating, and recovering. But it's also like I ain't doing shit. I'm just thinking, but I ain't doing shit. So what's funny, what pops out for you currently? You ain't doing nothing. So, you know, Judgment is in reverse. Not giving something a second chance. Same thing as the Fool. You know, not willing to take a leap of faith because you don't know where this is going. Same thing here, not giving something a second chance. So maybe you're dealing with somebody from your past because Judgment is about second chances. But then also what you see here is a Three of Rods and it's in reverse. So this is not moving forward. I love to see the Three of Rods like this because this is progression to me, right? But when it's in reverse, you literally are not moving forward. It's not that the opportunity is not there. It's not that the opportunity hasn't presented itself. You just aren't moving forward. And we'll see why. We'll figure it out. But what happens in February? Ooh, Gemini. Okay. Oh, okay. Change of energy. Gemini, this is good. This is really good. So what we're seeing here is the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is a brand new passionate start, okay? And when I say passionate, I do mean it could be a little lusty, Gemini. Some of y'all like that. It could be a little lusty with the Ace of Wands. Also, the Ace of Wands also represents birth, fertility, and conception. So you could be dealing with a mother or, you know, you could be getting it on and conceiving. I'm not judging you. We do see the Chariot. So what's the Chariot? The Chariot is Cancer's energy, but the Chariot is also about moving forward. Some of you could be starting this new beginning with a Cancer, or you're just moving on from things in the past, okay? Things that have kept you stagnant and stuck. Because look what we see. with the Five of Pentacles, coming out of the cold, right? No longer dwelling on the disturbance or the disruptions of the past. I'm going to start to clarify these things with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. This is about, it's about coming out of the cold. So some of you could be reuniting here. Let's get some clarifiers. First, I want to get some clarifiers for your present situation with this Judgment in reverse. Why is Judgment in reverse? Why is the Three of Rods here not moving forward? Well, Judgment was in reverse because of the Five of Pentacles. Someone left you out in the cold. You know, maybe some secrets came out because the High Priestess is here, but she's in reverse. Maybe some things came out. But I feel like whoever left you out in the cold, Gemini, we see them coming back around because we get this same energy, but we see it reversing itself, right? Y'all, this is good. This is really, really good. So for those of you that this is resonating with, I would be looking forward to February, okay? So let's see what February holds. Let's get a clarification. So there's that Four of Swords energy. You know, maybe someone had to step away and take a break. You know, maybe this person has been away for a while, or there's just been some sort of separation here. The Ace of Wands and the Chariot. Yeah, I feel like someone finally comes out of hiding, or maybe you, Gemini, finally come. Justice is here. This is Libra's energy. We see this with the Chariot. Maybe things are starting to balance out. Things are becoming fair, equal. For some of you, I feel like someone is finally ready to hear your side and maybe see things from your point of view. Or maybe you're finally ready to own up to what it was that you weren't ready to cop to before. But I feel like some sort of balance is restored here. Again, you could be dealing with a Libra. Knight of Rods in reverse. Ooh, and it's one behind it. World card. Cycle not completed. Okay. So the Knight of Rods is usually fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But look, it's in reverse. So I feel like this person that could have, where this thing was like unstable, where this person could have definitely been taking this I'm all over the place kind of energy. I feel like it finally starts to settle. Okay. And I feel like you're finally getting a chance to revisit something that didn't have proper closure, or revisit something that just was not finished. You know, there's this feeling of it's not time for this to be over, or this can't be the thing that ends us. And I feel like, Gemini, this is your energy where maybe you're feeling like this partner didn't give you enough chance to make things right, or enough chance to express yourself, explain whatever has happened here. But I feel like in February, there's this new passionate start. Maybe with Valentine's Day, that romance gets in the air. And I don't know, maybe y'all reconcile between the sheets. I don't know. I'm just saying, it looks like there's this change where there's been this, you know, feeling of stagnation where you haven't been doing anything. You haven't had any movement. It feels like finally in February, there's some sort of movement. What else does Gemini need to know? What else do you need to know as we go into February? I'm going to take it. The Empress. Oh, this is good. So Gemini, you have two cards that show newness, okay? You get the Empress. And again, oh, y'all, some of y'all are dealing with moms. Some of y'all are dealing with mothers, or you're dealing with, this is mother energy. Look very closely. The Ace of Wands is doing what? Swaddling a baby. The Empress is the mother of tarot, okay? You got the Empress and you got the Emperor, the mother and the father. So there's definitely this strong feeling that you guys could be dealing with someone that is definitely a mom, or someone who has this kind of energy, this kind of nurturing energy. If it's a Cancer, usually Cancers have nurturing energy when they're balanced. When they're not balanced, it can be a complete shit show. So there's definitely this kind of mothering energy that's showing up here. All right. What do you need to know when the Empress pops up? This is new beginnings. Something fresh. You have one that flips out here. There it is. Look, same energy in the upright. This is what it's currently looking like as you go into February. No movement. Different deck. Look what pops out. Moving towards something new. It's the same energy, 3 of Rods, but it's in the upright. So you're literally, we see you switching energy. Cancer, it feels like you do a complete 180. Okay, because we see the 5 of Pentacles here, and then we see once you come into February, the 5 of Pentacles is in reverse. You're in this energy as you go in, you come out of this energy. We see you not moving, okay? And then all of a sudden, we see you moving towards this newness. Same energy in the complete reverse. I love when my spreads come out like this, guys, because it's so clear to me. It makes it completely clear what's happening. Gemini, it feels like February is giving you the energy to finally move forward. It also feels like February is lining up things for you so that you can make some progress. Where these things may have been blocked off, maybe they blocked themselves off from being able to move forward. Some of you are getting closure, and some of you are just starting again. And this doesn't feel like it's a new energy. For some of you, it could be a new energy, but it doesn't feel like that for the majority of you, because we see this feeling of coming out in the cold. For those of you where you're reuniting, I feel like this is reuniting with someone that hasn't been around, where there's been a lot of, healing, and maybe you're communicating, and maybe there's this feeling of waiting. Guys, remember, I also feel like this person wasn't offering to you before. Maybe they were at a distance, or you weren't offering to them because you were at a distance. But I feel like finally someone gets some healing. There's an opening of communication where messages are exchanged back and forth. But there's also been this feeling of waiting. And Gemini, these are the messages. It's crazy. Y'all, these are the messages that I was telling you I was getting, and I did not get to record them. It was this energy of Gemini waiting. Remember, I told you the 4 of Swords popped up. 4 of Swords. I couldn't make it up if I wanted to, guys. So Gemini, I feel like there's going to be this dramatic shift when it comes to love. For those of you where this is resonating, guys, if it doesn't belong with you, don't try to make it fit, all right? Square peg does not fit in a round hole. So if it's not your message, you need to move on and check your moon, your rising, or your Venus. But for those of you where this is resonating with you, where this has been a period of inactivity, either because you spent a lot of time thinking about what to do next, or you were blocked from making any forward movement with someone, I feel like the block is lifted. Whether it's mentally or whether it is an actual block by someone else, meaning they blocked your messages, blocked your phone calls, they just ain't been fucking with you. I feel like there is this change that happens in February. So Gemini, get ready, because I definitely feel like as we move through February, by the time you get to February 28th, you're going to be like, yo, February 28th is way different from January 28th. I'm just saying. So these are the messages that I have for you. If they resonate, leave me some comments below. Again, if they don't resonate, it's a general reading, guys. It ain't for everybody. Check out your moon, sun, or your rising, okay? If you don't know those energies, I always leave the link to Café Astrology in the description box. Their charts are absolutely free. Get yours. It's a new year. It ain't no reason that you don't know your energies. So with that, Gemini, take care, and I will see you very soon for your mid-month check-in.